The Central Lakes College Raiders volleyball team finished its 2009 season with an appearance at the national tournament in Rochester. The team was seeded 5th among 8 teams representing two-year colleges in Texas, Wisconsin, New York, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina, as well as Minnesota. The first opponent for the Central Lakes College Raiders was 4th-seeded Niagara from New York. Our Raiders came out strong and dominated all aspects of the first game of the match to win it 25-9. But in the second match, they had to come up with a late push to overcome their opponent 25-23. And then they found a groove to take the third game 25-19 and move ahead to the semifinal match with top-seeded defending champion Brookhaven of Texas. The champs lived up to their billing as they used superior speed and outstanding passes to sweep the Raiders. In the third game of the match against Brookhaven, after losing the first 2 games by wider margins, CLC rallied to make it close, losing 23-25. Brookhaven went on to defeat Madison Area Technical College for a second straight national championship. CLC was joined by Ridgewater as a Minnesota representative at this tournament. The young Raiders had made friends with players from Ridgewater during their 3 days in Rochester. Now the friends were the opponents in the match for third place. Ridgewater had been ranked ahead of CLC in the national poll throughout the season, fielding a veteran team that had national tournament experience from a year ago. The Warriors came to this year's tournament with a record of 34 wins, 4 losses, and were seeded second. CLC, who surprised a few folks by getting to the national tournament, gave a respectable performance. But Ridgewater had just too much solid play among all 6 athletes on the court at one time. Our Raiders were the 5th place team and closed the year with a record of 19 wins, 12 losses. 9 of the 12 players are freshmen.